Hey everybody, how are you? David DeFranco here from daviddefranco.com. And today's video topic is a rather exciting one, and I'm sure many of you will find this interesting. So now and then I get emails in my inbox or comments or messages, anything like that, saying, David, how do you get free products in the mail for review? Alright, so this is a huge topic, but I'm going to do my best to get all my thoughts out within like 10 minutes or so. And to start things out, I just want to say this right away. Free products are awesome, but it's not about that. It's not about getting free stuff. I mean, I am saying this from personal experience. I will never forget the first product review I got years ago back when I was in college, and ironically, they contacted me. I didn't contact them. And that was Bic, as in, yes, the pencil company, or pens. I think they make both. I think it was called the Swoosh. I mean, I know some kind of headphones that stayed on your ears because it had some kind of rubber grips. But regardless, it is a feeling I will never forget. I mean, I was getting a free product in the mail, and I was just amazed. And to this day, I still get that same exact feeling when I get a product in the mail from UPS, USPS, FedEx, or whatever. Especially if it contains something awesome, like my Gopro Hero 3 Plus Black Edition. That is, to this day, one of my favorite review products I've ever received. Now, with all that said, getting free stuff is not the point. Sure, it's awesome, but you're not doing it to get free stuff. You're doing it to build a reputable brand. Whether you want to admit this or not, you are a brand, and companies are going to look at you as a brand, so they're counting on you to do a good review. And who knows, one good product review could lead to many more in the future. So with that mindset out of the way, let's concentrate on how to actually get products in our hands for completely free. Well, the first thing you need to do is, yes, contact them. Find their contact info on their website and just email them with confidence. Explain who you are, what you do, provide stats for your brand's channel, your Facebook page, Twitter, all that good stuff. My monitors are making noise, you hear that? And explain why this review opportunity is beneficial for all parties involved. That includes you, the content creator, and them, the brand. What are you doing for their brand that's going to help them out in the long run? And finally, this is extremely important. Start out small. Don't email companies like Panasonic requesting a $1,000 camera for review, or GoPro requesting a $400 camera for review. Like I said, I started out with a cheap pair of headphones. Now granted, like I said, they contacted me, but still, that doesn't change the point. Those headphones back then retailed for maybe 30 bucks. So just keep that in mind. Start out with small products and build yourself up over the years. Or even months if you progress faster than I have. Now the next thing you definitely want to do is maximize the product's exposure. So what do I mean by this? So obviously the review video is a must. That is the purpose of reviewing said product in the first place. For instance, look at GoPro. They sent me the GoPro for completely free, of which I'm extremely appreciative of, and I did my review video as promised. But I didn't stop there. I pushed my exposure of the GoPro to its maximum capacity, at least in terms of my standards. I not only did a review video, but I also did an unboxing, which companies love, at least in my experience. And viewers love it as well. People like seeing you open up the box, getting a first hands-on impression of said product, and of course seeing what's included in the box. But why stop there? Try to get creative. Go the next step in maximizing that product's exposure. And again, the GoPro is a great example. Not only did I do an unboxing and a review, but I also did an entire weekend vlog using only the GoPro. This is an excellent example of pushing the GoPro beyond its traditional standards. Meaning that people generally think the GoPro is made for extreme sports, which yeah, it usually is, but why not use it for vlogging? So I kind of proved that. And I'm sure GoPro loved seeing that. And actually they saw a spike on socialrank.co or whatever the site is, and they emailed me saying, David, we saw a nice spike in the hashtag GoPro, and we want to send you something else to thank you for your hard work. So they sent me, yes, another GoPro to give away to you guys. So as you can see, win-win scenario for everyone. Win for me because I went the extra step and I did an unboxing, a review, and a vlog when they only originally wanted a review. And it's win for them because they got more exposure than they expected. And finally, it's one more win for me because I got a GoPro to keep for myself. And I'm still loving that product to death. Seriously, it's just an awesome, awesome little camera. Okay, so moving on to the next point of this video, and it's kind of related to what I just explained. Talk about the product and company on social media sites outside of YouTube. Mention the company name on Twitter. Show them that you're being active. And include hashtags when possible. Companies love hashtags, especially things like GoPro and Squarespace. Hey, it works for me, and it's gonna work for you too. But of course, don't stop there. Tag the company on Facebook and Twitter. A great example, if you're uploading your review of the GoPro and you're putting your embedded video on Facebook, don't just say, this is my review of the GoPro, you know, in the usual text GoPro. Include an @ symbol, start typing in GoPro, and click their name in the drop-down list on Facebook. Now, of course, you might need to be following them in the first place in order for that brand to show up in that list, but you get my point. Mention them, because otherwise they're most likely not going to find out that you actually embedded that video on your Facebook page. The point is, just attract attention. Tag companies on Instagram, and that works for me because, hey, it worked for Wawa. Once in a while I tag them. If I get a coffee, I'll tag the coffee cup with, you know, the Wawa Instagram account, and sometimes they like the photo, which shows that I'm doing a good job in reaching out to them, and they're doing a good job at paying attention to the kind of tags that pass through their feed. Just be active. That's all I'm saying. Be active and don't stop at YouTube. The internet's a huge place, so take advantage of as many platforms as possible. And finally, the last tip I want to give in this video is, if you get no response, no problem. Do not take it personally. These companies receive hundreds upon hundreds, maybe even thousands of review requests each and every day. So yes, you will most likely be ignored, and that's just something you're gonna have to accept. I mean, I'm no big tech reviewer, but I've gained a lot of subscribers and companies like seeing that. But even today, I don't always get a response. Okay, so what do I do if I do get turned down? Well, I just be patient. I release more videos over time. I build up my subscriber base, I build up my video views average, and I just work harder, and then I contact that same company maybe in a few months or so. A great example, and yes, I'm not trying to repeat myself, but it's just the truth, and that's GoPro. I contacted them originally a while ago, and they basically said, honestly, David, we appreciate your requests, but we're gonna have to hold off a bit because we're backlogged at the moment. We have a lot of review requests built up at the moment. So if you can contact us in the future, please do so. So I waited a few months. I contacted them again, I think around February or March of this year, I'm not totally sure. And they accepted me. And I was really happy about that because I was patient. I built up more views and subscribers, and they accepted. And not only did they do that, but they sent me another GoPro to give away, as mentioned earlier. So now, as of today, I have the business card of their social media specialist. And yeah, in other words, I have a direct contact at GoPro now. I don't have to go through the website. I can email said contact directly using their email address. And that right there is value. So I think that's enough advice for today. I might touch upon this subject again in the future. But still, guys, I really hope this helps at least one person out there. Because I'm not gonna lie, getting free products is awesome. It's just a great feeling, and it never gets old. And keep in mind, with everything I said today, I'm no pro tech reviewer. I don't ever claim to be a pro tech reviewer. And I don't think I ever will be a pro tech reviewer. But I do consider myself to be a tech vlogger. I prefer to get tech products in the mail, do my review, and then somehow work them into my daily life as well as my daily videos. Again, here I go. The GoPro is a great example of that. I did my review, and I worked it into my weekend vlogs. And well, if that's not proof of how my system works, I don't know what is. Please never hesitate to comment right below with any questions you have related to this topic or any other topics. So as always, thank you so much for watching. Your continued support is awesome, and I will see you in Monday's video, which is the weekend vloggity vlog. Peace.